Big mans. Usually the one enforcing the offense down low, guarding near the basket, eyeing out for rebounds, and posting up players to garner easy points. For the past 75 years, the NBA has seen some stellar big men from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain to Shaquille O'Neal. Nicknamed the chairman of the boards, Moses Malone currently ranks at number 15 at the NBA's all-time 75 list. But casual NBA fans don't really know the great's name, despite his accolades and astonishing career. Moses Eugene Malone. Born in March 23, 1955, Moses attended Petersburg High School where the team went undefeated in his final years, playing 50 games in a back-to-back year. Malone then decided to play for college but was then later drafted in the 1974 ABA draft, third round by the Utah Stars. He was given the title, the first high schooler in modern basketball to go pro, by the New York Times. The Utah Stars gave him a 5-year, $1 million deal contract as a rookie. That's 6'10", weighing in at 215 pounds. Malone was considered skinny coming off of high school. But this didn't stop Malone from dominating in his rookie year with an average of almost 19 points a game, 15 boards a game, a half and a block a game, with stellar shooting coming in at 57%. Malone was named an All-Star in his rookie year. "16 games into the ABA's 1975-1976 season, the Utah Stars were in massive debt and decided to transfer Moses Malone to the Spirits of St. Louis for the remainder of the season, where he averaged an impressive 17 points and 13 rebounds. The ABA to NBA merger occurred after the ABA 75-76 season, but the Spirits of St. Louis was not included in the list. This then leads to the 1976 ABA dispersal draft. He was drafted by the Portland Trail Blazers, which was traded from the New Orleans Jazz for a regular draft pick. He was traded again to the Buffalo Braves, but Malone only played for 3 minutes in 2 of his games with the Buffalo Braves, before getting traded to the Houston Rockets for 2 first-round picks. He finally found his home with the Houston Rockets, where he spent the next 6 years. In his first year with the Rockets, a frustrated Malone was hungry and wanted to prove the doubters wrong. For the 1976-1977 season with Houston, he averaged 13 points, 13 rebounds at 48% shooting, and a ridiculous 2.5 blocks a game, but later lost in the conference finals. His coming years with the Houston Rockets would be much more dominant, as he averaged an astounding 25 points per game and the league-leading 18 rebounds a game for his first MVP campaign. And on February 9, against his supposed first team, he grabbed a ridiculous 37 rebounds against New Orleans Jazz. He then later averaged 28.2 points a game and 14.6 rebounds in the next 3 years with the Houston Rockets. And with his last year with the team in the 1981-1982 season, Moses dominated the league with an average of 31 points a game, 15 rebounds a game for his second MVP campaign. To know how absurd this number is, no one in the history except for Wilt Chamberlain has ever combined those averages together in a single season. With the average of 43 rebounds per team at that time, Moses held 40% for his team's boards back in that era, making him earn the title Chairman of the Boards. But Moses wanted more than 2 MVPs. The summer of '82, Moses made a deal with the 76ers, forming a big three with Dr. J and Maurice Cheeks. The 76ers were ready to dominate the league.
Moses gonna take us to the promised land, the promised land, the promised land. Moses gonna take us to the promised land.
Dr. J and the 76ers had lost 3 NBA Finals over the last 6 years. Before coming in the '83 playoffs, Malone was asked about a prediction. He responded with these 3 words: "Fo, fo, fo," meaning they'd sweep each round when playoff comes, and so they did. Finishing with an impressive record of 65-17, the 76ers steamrolled the playoffs with Moses almost keeping his word. They won 12-1 in the postseason, winning it all, and even sweeping Kareem and Magic's Lakers in the finals. Malone averaged crazy numbers dominating Kareem and out-rebounding him 73-30. In the whole NBA Finals, Moses averaged 25.8 points per game, 18 rebounds a game, 1.5 steals a game, and 1.5 blocks a game. and he's the only player in NBA history to win back-to-back MVPs with two different teams. For the coming years, Malone continued to play great for Washington, Atlanta, Milwaukee, then coming back to the 76ers and finishing his career in San Antonio retirement home. San Antonio Spurs. Malone was arguably the most dominant big in the 1980s, averaging 20 points and 10 rebounds in 11 straight seasons. He finished his career being a 13-time All-Star, made 8-time All-NBA and 2-time All-Defensive Teams. A 6-time rebounding champion, ranking in 5th on the all-time rebound list. He ranks 9th at the scoring list ahead of guys like Shaq, the Big O, and Tim Duncan.